Carlton, welcome back to Carl TV. I'm Sam Orfield, and tonight our top story is Ebola.
No, Sam.
Swine flu?
Still no.
H1N1.
Nope.
Snakes. Spiders. Public speaking. Ah!
The CSA. Just report on the CSA.
Okay. All across campus, students are being infected with the CSA.
No, it's not a disease.
So what is it?
I know it's an acronym for something. I don't know what it stands for, straight up. Carlton Syphilis Association.
The Creative Senators of Arkansas. Yeah.
Charlie sucks. Ass.
The CSA stands for Carleton Student Association. It's the group in charge of funding projects on a yearly budget. This past year, the CSA passed everything that got 1/6 of the student vote. Winter term, one of the projects caused some controversy. Simultaneous proposals to put basketball hoops in every dorm room and not to put basketball hoops in every dorm room both garnered more than 1/6 of the vote. The paradox created a black hole that sucked in members of the CSA until there was no longer enough support for any of the hoops. This is the first time in CSA history that a proposal has not been passed. In response, the CSA took drastic measures to ensure this loss of life would never be repeated. They increased the bill passing threshold from 1/6 of the Carleton population to 1/5. In the past, describing the way in which bills pass in the CSA is sort of like describing the philosophy of a life coach. No matter how shitty it seems, it'll pass. Everything passes. We at Carl TV think that it's only fair that all votes are created equal and that every candidate to run for CSA president and get 1/5 of the vote should also be president. And that's why we're endorsing Hillary Clinton, the first Norse fish, for president. It's time to shatter the glass bowl, people. Carlton, it's that time of year again. It's time for undecided sophomores to make a decision that will change the rest of their lives. It's time to declare. In anticipation for this economy, less and less students are declaring biology or business, and more students are declaring bankruptcy. We go to recent bankruptcy declarer, Martha.
Well, I've always loved music, and so for me, declaring music was inevitable. But once I saw how declaring music and declaring bankruptcy were so intertwined, it just seemed like fate. Plus, Carleton makes learning easy, and just buying textbooks from their bookstore can teach you what bankruptcy is all about.
We now go to an exclusive interview with Olaf baseball player Bjorn Lars Diefutal Hammarskjöld. He's here to share his painful experience with us at Carl TV.
Hi, thanks for having me on the show tonight. It's still hard for me to talk about what happened, but I think it's important. I think it's important to tell this story.
Yes.
They made me sit on a bench for a very long time. Then they made me stand in a field for an hour, and then they made me sit on a bench for a little longer, and then I was in the field even longer.
Wow.
And then they had me sit on the bench, and then more standing in the field. It's hard. At one point, my coach told me to steal, which, in case you've forgotten, is illegal.
God.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. And then at one point he told me to go home, which felt really bad, given
That's
the
just
amount
insulting.
the amount of time I put into
you
this.
You practiced a lot, and
I felt disrespected, really.
I'm sorry. One sophomore from Minneapolis who has all 3 of his classes in the Whites next semester decided to live at home because it's closer than his Goodhue double.